December 10th, 2020, episode 45 of PullUpDaTape. Let's get it. All right, so on Tuesday, I know it's like a little 2 days late, but I had to get this out. Dez Bryant was on the field warming up, getting ready to play against his former team, the Dallas Cowboys. And it's honestly the entire situation that transpired and occurred, like, it's kind of really scary and frightening if you really just want to sit there and analyze things like on a medical perspective and like with that sort of lens, that something like this shouldn't be happening. And it makes me wonder what exactly is going on behind closed doors and with testing with players, like, because I remember during the summer and, you know, in the offseason, a lot of players were just talking about how they want to play, but they're not comfortable playing unless there's safe protocol. Players are going to be ensured that they're being protected and tested frequently and blase. But here is an example where I don't know if everybody was being protected. I don't know if everyone was exactly I don't even know how to paraphrase what I'm trying to say, but I just know that this situation is not right, and it makes the NFL look extremely, extremely bad. All right. So Dez Bryant tested positive for COVID, but he didn't find out until minutes before the game. As to after, and this is after he's already been on the field, warming up with his teammates, hugging some of the coaches from the Dallas Cowboys staff, because I don't know if those are exactly his old coaches, because the head coach that was there when he was there is no longer there, which means there could be a brand new staff. I don't know. Sometimes there is some sort of a layover when it comes to new staff versus old staff. Like some coaches are retained while some are let go. So it could have been a bit of both. But he was hugging some of the coaches on the Cowboy staff, hugging some of his old teammates, warming up with his teammates, and all this while he has COVID. And then he's informed that he has COVID, and then he has to leave and gets off the field and goes. I don't know exactly where he went, but it just makes me wonder, like, how the hell did this happen? Like, aren't these players supposed to be tested every single day? Like, every single day? How did that happen? And it just has me wondering, like, how did they proceed to play the game as if that didn't happen? And it just makes me, like, there's just so many different questions. Something is wrong. I mean, and it makes me wonder, how many other times has this actually happened? Is this a common thing? Because honestly, if we're being honest, I don't know if it's a really, really bad look on the NFL, and it just makes me wonder, like, maybe you guys should have just not said anything on the low, or maybe you guys shouldn't have even announced that Dez Bryant had COVID. Maybe you should just said, oh, undisclosed, blah, blah. I don't know, created some sort of excuse. But informing the public that he had COVID, and the fact that he was on the field prior to the game, warming up, and not social distancing, hugging people, dabbing people up, running drills with, I don't know. That's just a very, very sus look. Okay. And even Dez said it himself. He went home and tweeted, like, how are you guys playing a game like I wasn't just on the field interacting with all these individuals? So it just makes me wonder exactly what the fuck is happening with this whole situation. Players should be tested every day. Players should be, like, I don't know. I don't think that people should be informed minutes prior to a game that they have COVID. After already interacting with all these individuals, like, when exactly did they find out that he had COVID? Is my question. And why was it, and then also, why was it minutes before the game that he was informed that he had COVID? When was his last COVID test? I have so many questions. Do the Baltimore Ravens need to be fined for? Because logically, how can you explain what happened? Some sort of protocol had to be broken, because you can't tell me that they followed everything precisely and still came up with this result as to when he was informed, how he was informed. Like, that just doesn't even make sense. Like, if anything, he should have been informed as soon as he stepped onto the field, not after he was warming up already. Like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. That logically doesn't make any sense. So I hope the NFL investigates and actually looks into this because, like I said, it doesn't make any sense, and they're continuing to put players harm's way because they're not doing their jobs. How often are they getting, especially, and this is game day too? Should they be getting tested like the first thing they do when they wake up? I don't know exactly the protocol and how it's supposed to go from when the player wakes up to when the game is being played, but I know for a fact it shouldn't have been like that because I have a friend who plays football for Fresno State, and he says they get tested every single day, and if anybody has COVID, they're not playing. They're not being like they're gonna find out ASAP. So I don't know exactly, and this is in college. I don't know. The NFL has way more money for tests, way more money for everything, the resources, all that stuff. So, like I said, this should never happen. The fact that it did happen is very surprising and very alarming. And hopefully, if the NFL is smart, which I know sometimes they cannot be, they're going to look into this and investigate into the matter because something doesn't seem right about this at all. So, LSU is imposing a self-ban from the postseason and this is stemming from the NCAA's investigation into improper booster payments to its football players. Okay, everybody knows that college sports is essentially a broken system. Like, I don't know how. I think it's been broken for almost 30 years now. I think you can see the foul play stemming from the 90s, maybe even the 80s. But once again, my opinion on all this stuff is, what the hell is the point? Why punish? No. The NCAA didn't punish LSU. LSU is punishing themselves. They're giving themselves an imposed ban. First of all, they're giving themselves an imposed ban from this season's postseason. Not that they were even going to make it, because I think they're close to garbage this year. They're also imposing a scholarship reduction of 8 over 2 years. I'm not sure if that's 8 each year or 8 in total over the next 2 years, 4-4. Reduction on recruiting visits, as well as Odell Beckham Jr. Everybody knows he's a former Tiger, being banned from all facilities for the next 2 years. And this is stemming from the fact that he gave a total of $2,000 in cash to 4 players after they beat Clemson 42-25. And personally, this might be the dumbest shit I've heard all year. So Odell Beckham is being banned from attending any LSU games and being on their campus and facility because he gave players $2,000 after they beat Clemson. Come on now, for real? This has to be some sort of joke. $2,000, because $2,000 is life-changing money, right? Because $2,000 can buy you a house, right? Because $2,000 can move your mom out the hood, right? Can $2,000 even buy you a car? Can it? Probably a junk ass car, not any car anybody who plays for Louisiana State University would want to drive. So it's a little puzzling and kind of odd to see. But hey, I guess here's my opinion on all of this. It's dumb as fuck, and I honestly think this might be the stupidest thing I've read all year. First of all, I've always thought it was dumb, like dumb, that certain programs get punished for something everyone does. Everyone does. College basketball, college football, especially college basketball, is broken. Okay, and it's been that way for 30 to 40 years, okay, and it's never going to get fixed. It's too far gone. It's too far on. Like, this has been happening for too long. So when I see programs getting punished, like, it's that case where for those people who used to talk a lot in school, you probably would know what I'm talking about. But getting caught by the teacher for talking in class or texting when literally everyone in the class is texting. I understand, yeah, some people are dumb enough to, like, it's who's dumb enough to get caught doing it or X, Y, and Z, that you can use that excuse. But look, if the NCAA really wanted it, look, I dare someone to find me a program that doesn't violate any of the NCAA sanctioned rules when it comes to improper benefits, recruiting, paying players under the table, or all that. Find me a program. Please. Because I know programs that aren't even good. They were offering. I have a close friend, a really, really close friend. Listen to this. I have a close friend, a really, really close friend, who, when he was getting recruited by Arizona State University, they offered to buy him a brand new truck and offered one of his family members a brand new truck. No. Actually, I apologize. I got that story wrong. University of Kentucky offered him a brand new truck, as well as his father a brand new truck, if he signed at the dotted line. Unfortunately, he didn't, and he went to Arizona State University. But nevertheless, Kentucky shouldn't have done that. They're breaking NCAA rules right there. Right there, they're breaking NCAA rules and violations. But there was no sanction for them. Like I said, everybody does this. Everyone does this. Parents get played to attend schools every single year. And if you think that's not true, you're an idiot. Okay, so why are we punishing teams for, or why do teams even have to impose self-sanctioned bans? Like, first of all, paying players, I don't even understand how paying players is a bad thing. First of all, these dudes earn millions and millions and millions of dollars for the university, for said university. So why should they not be paid? Maybe they shouldn't be paid millions of dollars like NFL contracts, but thousands, maybe 10, 50, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100,000. That doesn't sound absurd to me. That shouldn't be absurd. People shouldn't get punished for that. That doesn't even make sense. And LSU imposing these stupid bans on themselves, like, what is the point of this? Why? So the NCAA doesn't impose like way more sanctions on you guys, or what? This doesn't even make any sense. And Odell Beckham being punished for giving $2,000 to 4 players, $2,000 in total to 4 players, or even if it was $2,000 to each of these 4 players, that is not life-changing money. Nobody, like, what? Are you serious? So that's why he's getting suspended from all facilities. That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make sense. Shame on you, LSU. Shame on you. That was dumb as hell. But hey, I guess you have to do what you have to do to save face. That's just the name of the game, right? In the NCAA, that's everybody just trying to save face, because that's just the thing to do. Champions League. So today is Thursday, meaning the last group stage games were played yesterday. And I will honestly say that I am happy from all of us to you, because finally, now we can get into the real thick of things. Two leg matches with quality European sides going head to head for a European trophy, all right? And I think if I'm not mistaken, from my prediction video to when the group stage videos came, when the group stage drawings happened, to what transpired, I was pretty right. I mean, but I'm not gonna say I deserve any cool points or anything like that, because predicting group stage games are pretty easy. It's like I said, this isn't the World Cup where it's only 3 matches. It's 6 matches. So a team's quality and class is gonna show over the course of 6 games. So I'm not surprised by the teams who won. I am surprised that certain teams didn't make it. Manchester United and Inter Milan. And Inter are going through some stuff right now, and I don't know if Antonio Conte is the coach for them, because he made a lot of bonehead mistakes. And I will say Manchester United, man, Manchester United hasn't been a powerhouse or a really, really good team since Sir Alex Ferguson. And even in the 2017-2018 season, when Manchester United finished second in the Premier League, Jose Mourinho called that a very big accomplishment, because he knew how bad that team actually was for them to finish second behind City. So I don't know what's up with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but he might not be it anymore. I don't know what the hell is going on with Manchester United. I don't know when, again, they'll actually be able to reclaim the glory that they had when they had Sir Alex Ferguson as their manager. But I mean, you're not seeing any arguments for me as a Chelsea fan. Like I honestly love seeing United be ass cheeks, but hey, it is what it is. So let me get into the 16 teams that made it into the round of 16. We have the reigning champions Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, who I personally don't think deserve to be in the last 16 because of how terrible they played at so many point junctions in the group stage. Borussia Mönchengladbach, Manchester City, Porto, Liverpool, Atalanta, Big Dogs, Chelsea FC, London is Blue, Sevilla, Borussia Dortmund, Lazio, Juventus, Barcelona, PSG, and RB Leipzig, who knocked out Manchester United. Thank you very much. That was a great job. Great job. So I'm looking forward to the Champions League draw. Can't wait. I'm really, really excited. I cannot wait. I can't wait. Really, really excited for the Champions League to continue to progress. The Rams are playing the Patriots later today, Thursday night football game. Can't wait to analyze that and dissect that for you guys tomorrow. I want you guys, everyone, to stay blessed, stay positive, stay safe. Viral movie, shake the room, shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.